Soccer results made simple for Saturday, the 14th of September. English Premier League. Southampton remain winless, losing 3-0 to Manchester United. Nottingham Forest won for the first time in 55 years away at Anfield, courtesy of a goal from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Erling Haaland made it 9 goals in 4 games to start the Premier League season, as Manchester City won 2-1 at home. Aston Villa came from 2-0 down to Everton and won 3-2. Making Everton losing back-to-back games after leading 2-0. Leicester also managed to go 2-up, but a late penalty away at Crystal Palace saw them go home with a 2-all draw. Wrapping up in England, second-tier Championship side Leeds hosted another promotion hopeful Burnley, with the visitors winning this one 1-0 to stay within touching distance of the top of the table. In the Spanish La Liga, Villarreal maintained their hot start from a winning goal by Ayoze Perez in the 94th minute, helping them defeat Mallorca 2-1. Sevilla got their first win of the season at home to Getafe, 1-0 thanks to Jesus Navas in the first half, and Kylian Mbappe added a third goal to his season with Real Madrid in a 2-0 win over Real Sociedad. In the German Bundesliga, Leipzig couldn't find a way past Union Berlin, a 0-0 draw giving Union Berlin their third clean sheet in 4 games, including their cup tie. Bochum fell to their third defeat, losing 2-1 to Freiburg. Leverkusen bounced back after losing their last game to win 4-1 away at Hoffenheim, and Harry Kane scored a hat-trick as Bayern won 6-1, Musiala opening the scoring, and Elise got his first goal for his new side. In the Italian Serie A, Milan won 4-0 over Venezia, all 4 from the first half, with 2 coming courtesy of penalties from Pulisic and Tammy Abraham. Juventus and Empoli both stayed undefeated with 0-0 draw. And Bologna scored a 91st minute winner to deny Como and Cesc Fabregas their first win of the season. In the French Ligue 1, Marseille scored either side of half-time to beat Nice 1-0. Monaco won 3-0 away at Auxerre to maintain their unbeaten start to the season, and PSG stayed perfect in the league with a 3-1 win against Brest. In the American MLS, DC United and New York City played out a 1-1 draw, helping neither cement their place in the standings as they wind down to the end of the regular season. At the top of the Eastern Conference, Cincinnati and Columbus held each other to a goalless draw. Inter Miami hosted Philadelphia in Messi's first game back since early June. He scored 2 as Miami won 3-1. The Red Bulls are still sitting in 4th place, but not quite comfortably as they lost to Chicago. And Orlando, from right behind them in the standings, beat New England. Real Salt Lake's patchy form continued, and Houston won 4-1 at home to stay in a tight race at the top of the West. And in LA, the Galaxy went 2-0 down in the first half, but came back in the second to win their derby 4-2 and go 7 points clear of their rivals at the top. Results from around the world. Botafogo stayed on top of the Serie A in Brazil, winning 2-1 at home to Corinthians. The Australian Cup quarter-finals also took place, with MacArthur, South Melbourne, Melbourne Victory, and Adelaide United through to next week's semi-finals. Genk and Club Brugge stayed on top of the league, winning 3-2 and 3-0, though Anderlecht could only manage a draw at home. Halifax produced a strong display to beat top-of-the-table Forge in Canada, a 3-0 home win for them. Midtjylland and Copenhagen played out a top-of-the-table clash, with Midtjylland coming out on top with a 2-1 win in Denmark. PSV remained perfect on the season in the Dutch league, while Alkmaar scored 9 in their win, Troy Parrott scoring 4 goals there. Celtic and Aberdeen also both won to stay unbeaten in Scotland. Those are some of the scores for the day around the world in soccer. Please follow for more simple results from